What up? Let me stop. Nah, for real though. I'm here today because I just got an amazing letter today from a cupcake of mine. And this person goes by the name, let me see, Young but Wise One. From your letter, I don't. It sounds like you're a girl, but I could be wrong. Could be a guy. I don't know. But to you, let me just say this. Thank you so much for writing me this letter. It really means a lot to me. The reason why I'm saying this, y'all, is because I'm assuming that you're a girl. So if I get that wrong, I really apologize. So I'm gonna say she. She is but you can correct me if you're not. She is 14 years old. Okay. And the reason why I call her amazing is because she reminds me, with just being complex and being misunderstood with certain things. She reminds me of me. Um, and you wrote me, you were saying that you felt like this situation was dumb. You shouldn't write me. You can write me anytime. I don't care. I will read them. I will get back to you, respond to you as soon as I can. Um, you know, I didn't feel like your letter was dumb or less important to me. I really appreciate and thank you for even watching my videos. Um, because you explained to me which one was the recent video that you've seen of me was about parents just speaking to their children. And I just thank you for that. But to go into the discussion, she was telling me some personal things with herself. And I read it and, so I'm going to answer the questions that you want answered. One of the questions was, how do you love yourself? Because you feel like you're succeeding with being single, but loving yourself, you don't feel like you're doing that. Okay. First and foremost, it's really good to be single. I don't know why people think they got to be with a dude, a girl to justify their happiness. Seriously, you don't need that. You don't need no man to justify your happiness, period. Point blank. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love you first, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? And excuse me for saying that because I know that you're young, but I'm saying this to be real. You can't love somebody else if you don't love you first. So how do you do that? Every day you wake up in the morning and you thank God first of all for waking you up, because he could have said, "Okay, that's the end of your day. That's the end of your life. You've done what you're supposed to been doing, and you serve your purpose here on earth." Or whatever it is, time, expansion, whatever. So first of all, thank God. That's what I would say. um, Thank him and get up every day, even though it's going to be a struggle. Get up every day telling yourself that I'm beautiful. Tell yourself that you don't need nobody to justify your happiness. Tell yourself you are confident, sexy, beautiful. I'm ambitious. I am determined. I have the keys and the knowledge to love me. So therefore, by me loving me, I can give that back. Um, and I understand because I went through that a lot. I would think that, oh my gosh, this dude done pulled me down and he done said all this crazy nonsense stuff or whatever. And, I really had to look within myself and say it was not him. Like, he's not the person meant for me. You know what I'm saying? Which also goes around to with loving yourself. Surround yourself around positive people, because when you surround yourself around positive people, they'll look after you and they'll let you know up front that person's not the one for you, or hey, get up, get out, do something or whatever. And you can in tune within your own self and know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's good questioning stuff about yourself, because if you don't do that, you won't be able to know what it is that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I would say, love yourself with just expressing yourself. And like you said, you're involved with different organizations and dealing with, what was it, with battered women and people that are on drugs or whatever. That's good, because by you doing that, you're reinforcing positivity back into the world. You're encouraging somebody else who don't even know how to love themselves. So by you doing that, you're spreading love. You're not only loving yourself, you're loving somebody else who can't even love themselves. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because they're so lost, they don't know what they're doing. So yeah, I feel like you know you are lost, but at the same time, it's a good thing because it's like you're God does things for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever question his reason because he's the only he she whoever is the only person that knows your real reason for you going through that. You know what I'm saying? So I would just suggest, you know, just love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Unconditionally. Nobody can justify that for you. You know, I can tell you how I love myself. I love myself. I get my love from expressing myself vocally. That's why I sing a lot on here, writing songs, drawing, encouraging my cupcakes. You know, encouraging somebody. That's how I love myself. I give my love back. And when I give my love back, it comes back to me. And that in tune makes me happy because I'm doing something to change the world, and so are you. Don't stop doing what you're doing because you're on the right track, sweetie. Keep doing what you're doing for real. I give you props. Really, I really do. Um, and then there was another question you said, what do you do when you get angry all the time, sometimes for no apparent reason, and everyone around you just seems to make it worse? Now, I've been in several situations like that. As you can tell with my Todd Hall video, that mother. You know, I'd hold back or whatever. That man made me mad. He really pissed me off. He pissed me the hell off. I'm so serious. And I had to get it out. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying go around and beat somebody up or do something negative or shoot the person or whatever. If you need some space within yourself to kind of get away from the whole situation, then do that. If you need to talk about it, release it, even come to me and express your anger, and you want to find answers that you feel like you haven't gotten or whatever, you can do that. So I would suggest talking to somebody, talking it out, getting it out. Don't use no kind of force, for a situation or whatever. But if it comes to that point where you have to protect yourself, I wouldn't suggest violence, period, because it's not good to condone violence on anybody. But if it comes to a point where you have to come down to your life, somebody's threatening your life or trying to kill you, then I would say protect yourself. But if it's not like that, just let it go. Don't even let it bother you. Don't let what somebody says determine who you are, because at the end of the day, you know who you are. You ain't got to justify that for nobody. And I tell that to anybody. I don't have to justify me being gay to nobody. And if a person gets mad with that, that's their problem. I'm not going to worry about that, boo boo. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't let what somebody says or what they do to you or whatever the situation is. Don't let somebody anger get to you, because it's just like what Maya Angelou says. If somebody tells you something about themselves, believe them. So if somebody's saying, oh well, you're ugly, you're fat, da 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 da, and you're never gonna be anything, you're not gonna amount to anything, you're a whore, you're a slut, whatever, and you're just like, oh, okay. But if you know within yourself that that's not you, why let it bother you? I wouldn't let it bother me. I get a lot of people that call me faggot, transvestite. I just had a girl a couple of days ago who came on two of my videos, and I watched her do this and left negative comments on my page. I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. Why? Because she don't know a damn thing about me. She don't know nothing about Joaquin. Nothing at all. So why get mad about it? It's stupid. It's ridiculous and redundant. So I would say don't let what she says get to you, or he or whoever. Don't let what somebody say or do to you get to you, because at the end of the day, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't let yourself get to that point where you're going insane, because when you get like that, you're not thinking on your right mind, and you will do something that ultimately you will regret. Like, seriously, I know. So, just find a positive outlet. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, you can express yourself, scream, draw, whatever. Find some kind of positive outlet. Even come to me. I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? But, just keep doing what you're doing. I really appreciate the love so much. And please, cupcakes, go by Young But Wise One's page. Show them love. Show her love. She really needs it. Seriously. Please go and show her love. Thank you so much for writing me and write me back. All right. I love y'all. Smooches.